Alexis, I'm Wally, and this is our segment called Dear John with author Jon Acuff. He authors the blog Stuff Christians Like, as well as the new book Quitter, and a whole bunch of other stuff. He's a great writer and a good friend. So people have been sending him questions through TotalAccess.com in our Dear John segment about like Christian culture and things that they would love to have answered and discussed. So what have you got to bring in this week, John?
Well, I got a bunch of great questions. One of my favorites was from Ashley, and Ashley asked, Dear John, why do Christian guys not know how to date?
That's an interesting theory.
It is. My first thought was, does any guy know how to date?
No, the answer is absolutely not. Guys are horrible at dating.
I've never heard of, well, you know who's great at dating? People who aren't Christians.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
we're all horrible at dating. That's a universal human experience. But my first thought is that when I was in college at Stanford University, a Baptist school, girls would say, I'm not dating anyone right now, I'm dating God.
Oh, yeah. And, like, how do you compete with God?
Well, for me, it always made me feel like, so in order to get you to go to the Outback, I need you to dump Jesus.
Yes, exactly.
Like, I just want a blooming onion. That's an intense situation to get Yahweh up in the mix in.
But you know what? You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, you do.
Did you say Samford, S-A-M?
I did, Stanford
That's
University.
where you went?
Yep.
Oh, this is bringing back horrible memories for me. Horrible memories. I dated a girl.
Did I steal something?
No, you did not. I dated a girl that went to Samford University. I loved this girl. Like I thought this was a girl I was going to marry.
The one.
Yeah, I thought she was great, really cool chick. And she comes back after one semester, breaks up with me. And the reason she gave me, I wish it had been God at this point, quite honestly. The reason she gave me was I don't look like the type of guy she should be dating. Yeah, seriously, like because I had long hair and stuff. But in one semester at Samford, it completely changed her mind.
Did you say Samson was long haired? Did you go that angle?
Jesus, come on.
Also,
seriously,
lovely locks.
I know, and it didn't hit with her for some reason.
Wow,
yeah,
that's a fancy way to say ugly.
Yes, it is. Thank you. I hadn't thought of it that way before.
I want to
John.
go ahead
Thank
and summarize it for you.
Thanks for breaking it down.
She could have said, though, maybe you're going to be blessed with the gift of singleness, like Paul.
Yeah. See, that is what typically happens at religious schools.
Yeah, if you're 22, 23, you're getting toward Paul territory, and people say, I'm married, I love that, but maybe for you, God's plan is singleness, a.k.a. loneliness and a lot of cats.
Yeah, there you go.
That's a harsh way to look at it.
That could have been my life, quite honestly.
But I do like with Christian dating, some people will say, essentially, I feel called to date hot, attractive, non-Christians. I'm going to date to convert.
Oh, of course.
The people God has called me to are unsaved, super hot people.
Yeah, that it never goes the other way. It's never like he called me to that guy that's sleeping on the streets.
Yeah, who kind of smells like cheese.
Yeah, yes, exactly. All right, we got one more question from Dear John that we'll do within 15 minutes right here on Total Access. It's Total Access. I'm Wally, and we're giving you access to Jon Acuff, writer, friend of the show. Stuff Christians Like, his new book, Quitter. And this is a segment where people write in to John and ask him all kind of questions about Christian culture, and we kind of go through some of the best ones. So what do you got today, John?
Got a question from Becky Miller. She asked, Dear John, why is the food better at Christian men's retreats than at Christian women's retreats? I'm going to a women's retreat this weekend, and I'm pretty sure the food is going to be mostly salad, fruit, and chicken. Why do the dudes get the good stuff like bacon, sausage, and steak?
Because we've already let ourselves go. We don't care.
Yeah. Well, and a salad's complicated. There's steps involved in a salad. You throw a sausage on a fire, you're done. But I think that it goes both ways. I mean, women's retreats have less awkward worship experiences. Guys don't want to get together in a room in the dark and sing together.
No, that is honestly, like, I've had people want to like invite me to those men's like that. What's that big men's retreat that everybody talks about?
Promise Keepers?
Yes, that's the one. And like I have this fear of emotional connection with other guys that like I don't want to go. And
you're going to unpack some issues probably.
Yeah, and I have no desire to. Like I literally go, thank you, no thanks, I'm good, because I don't want to stand there and be like, worshiping with my hands up and then have somebody next to me decide to hold my hand.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
sure.
Because that's going to happen.
Together, we're doing this, Wally.
Yeah, and
I'll
I'm
give you
out.
the big man hug, the front hug with the circle of compassion on the back, just to let you know, Wally, you're in a safe place.
Yeah, no, until you remove your hand from my back, I am not in a safe place. I'm pretty far from safe at this point.
That's great. And you know what's happening on Saturday night, because that's the Cry Fest night. They call it Sloppy Agape.
Oh, really?
On a retreat. That's the night where the minister says you got to give something up tonight. You got to let it go, and then you go at that point.
I didn't know that. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's another thing to avoid.
Sloppy Agape.
Show up Saturday morning.
Saturday morning and leave Saturday at about 6.
Exactly.
You grab that sausage, you go.
Awesome. Well, there you go. Jon Acuff, thank you so much. It's Stuff Christians Like if you want to check out his blog. It's really funny. And his new book, Quitter, which is out on Amazon.com right now. So
it is.
Appreciate you coming in, dude.
Thanks, Wally.